Right then, match number 24 in the IPL featuring Mumbai and Rajasthan. Both teams are tied on points, 2 wins out of the 5 that they've played so far. And both teams will be playing in Delhi for the first time this season. But we're here to help you pick your fantasy teams. You're watching Coin DCX Go presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick. Joining me on the program, Deep Dasgupta and Arjun Namboothri. But before I get talking to them, here's a quick look at ESPN Cricinfo's Safe Bet 11. We've got Rohit Sharma in the team, who is also our captain. He scored 346 runs at an average of 39 almost, in a strike rate of almost 150 in his last 10 games at Delhi. So he does love playing at this particular venue. Josh Butler, who's our vice captain, his last 3 scores against Mumbai in the league have been 94 not out, 89 and then 70. Quinton de Kock, now that's a surprising pick. He scored 261 runs at an average of 37, strike rate of 145 in 7 matches against Rajasthan. So this is a very matchup sort of a stat that we've got for you. SANJU Samsung, he had a good game last time around, has scored 25 plus runs in 5 out of his last 6 innings against Mumbai. So this is again team specific. SURYAKUMAR YADAV, his last 3 scores against Rajasthan have been 34, 79 not out and 40. Riyan Parag, Chris Morris, Karen Pollard and Rahul Chahar, Chetan Sakaria and Jayant Yadav, the 2 bowlers in that team. Okay, Deep, let me get started with you. Quinton de Kock, Josh Butler, I know like the pedigree cannot be questioned, but 2 players who are not in form, would you go with them in your safe bet 11?
I would still go with them. And anyways, they're wicket keepers. So the best part about wicket keepers, apart from everything else, is the fact that you get opportunity to pick up points because of keeping 2. So yes, I would go with them. And also the fact that Delhi, generally with the new ball, it still comes on to the bat. I mean, so that helps the openers a little more than the middle order batsmen. So yeah, I mean, I would still back them. And the situation that is, especially with RR right now, they need Josh Butler to fire. And I'm sure with all the experience of leadership that he has, he's going to stand up.
Okay, there's no Jasprit Bumrah in the safe bet 11, but can you really blame the folks at ESPN Cricinfo? It's a reflection of the form that he is in.
I do understand, but Bumrah, again, he's someone with that kind of pedigree. I will not leave him out. I think leaving Bumrah out is more high risk than safe bet, to be honest.
Okay, talking about high risk, Arjun, go ahead. Give us your high risk swaps then.
6 changes to this team. No de Kock, no Butler, no Samson. Form and people are holding on these players, very safe options. Even Butler, even though he's not performing, he's a pretty safe option because he's bats in the top of the order. So yeah, Ishan Kishan comes in. For me, David Miller comes in. Yashasvi Jaiswal comes in. All these batters come in. Surya is my captain. Last 2 games, they've lost. Surya, Ishan, the onus will be on them to perform. So I'm captaining Surya for this reason. Morris is my vice captain. He has the most fantasy points amongst all these players who are playing amongst MI and RR. So he's a good option to have as a vice captain. David Miller comes in, riskier option than Butler. Shivam Dubey comes in for Sakaria. Very low ownership of Shivam Dubey currently as a fantasy asset. But he has the same number of fantasy points as Butler, even though he's batting lower down the order. So great fantasy asset to have. Bumrah, I have him in my side. People are not picking him. Very low ownership. So again, high risk option for that. Untitled comes in for me for Riyan Parag. Riyan Parag is batting too low. And Delhi, Untitled might be getting into the wickets, So yeah, that's the reason why I've picked these guys. So yeah, this is my team.
Okay, Deep, thoughts about them?
Yeah, I agree with most of them. Shivam, I'm still not convinced. Because again, Delhi, obviously, I mean, it's not the biggest of the venues or the biggest of the grounds. So someone like him, a big hitter, should enjoy. Riyan Parag, yes, because he might bowl as well. Okay, on this pitch, spinners have done all right. Not that great, but they've done all right. So not a bad option. But yeah, Bumrah, I'm happy that you've got Bumrah because yeah, he will pick. I mean, don't worry, he'll get into those points.
Okay, plenty of options for you guys to make your own fantasy teams. But for the moment, thanks so much, Arjun and Deep, for joining us. You're watching Coin BCX Co presents ESPN Cricinfo Fantasy Pick.